Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
And with that, we find ourselves in Drangleic. Hey guys, this is Brick, and welcome to Dark Souls 2. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Oh man, look at those freaking textures. PC sucks, god. Can't even notice the difference.
Shut up. We fell into the water and find ourselves arriving in things betwixt, with a ghost inside us. Ghosts! Multiple ghosts. Multiple ghosts! God, ghosts everywhere. Let's get out of here. I would like to introduce you to the world's loudest grass. Why is it so loud? The world may never know, really. It's a mystery to us all. We step on some bones on the way in, hear the pitter-patter of little creatures, and see light up ahead. But we're not going there yet. These creatures are harmless. They're little kobolds. They'll come up and run up to you like this, but you just don't attack them. If you move, they kind of freak out. They don't really, they're just little chickens. Go to the right here. We can pick up our first item right off the bat. The rusted coin. Now, a quick note, you are going to see my mouse pop in the center every single time I go into a menu. And I apologize for that, because for the 6 of you that are extremely easy to annoy, that's going to really easily annoy you. Now, as we head closer to the light, inside this tall tree. These trees are very familiar, by the way, for anyone who has played Dark Souls 1. We cross this bridge and notice an item to the left, so we want to find it, obviously. Go through these bushes, down this ramp, and while we get soaked, we can grab a small, smooth and silky stone, which we'll actually use fairly soon. A quick warning to everyone right now, this episode's gonna be a little dry, because it's the intro. It is what it is.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
My name is Brick. It was given to me by my 4-year-old self. 7-year-old is more accurate. Yeah, 7. I'll have to use the mouse, I guess. 7.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
And now we dive into the character creation, where we will spend a lot of time, but I'm only going to show you what I will be starting as and what I will be taking as my gift, and I will take care of the physical customization myself. I will be starting as a swordsman, a dual wielder, graceful, with strong weapons in both hands. And look at that arse. I mean, how could you not love it? This is the same exact piece of armor and scimitar that I started with in the first Dark Souls. The only difference is I'm now carrying a weapon in my other hand. For my gift, we have a pretty substantial amount that I should run over here. We have the life ring, which is an old ring that will slightly increase your HP, not a bad start at all. Human effigy, which is a consumable item that restores your health bar and your humanity, similar to humanity in the last game. Healing wares, which is various life gems and poison removal. Homeward bone, brings you back to the last bonfire, boring. Seed of a Tree of Giants, probably the most interesting of the items, allows enemies to attack any characters that invade your world. Meaning if you're invaded, you use this, and all of the NPCs in your world, like all the monsters, will turn on them. It's pretty funny. Bonfire Ascetic, if someone wants to pronounce me on pronunciation there, feel free to. I think it's ascetic, or ascetic. Ascetic! Strengthens the bonfire around you, essentially turns the area around you into New Game Plus, or whatever the next level of difficulty is for you. Respawns all enemies and the boss. Petrified Something, it's a useless lump, except for a very specific circumstance, which I am going to demonstrate. Which is why I'll be taking it. See you guys after I've made my characters look. And so Brick, and whatever changes you can see that I've made, will be created. This is my true self.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Ignore all these items, they're all pre-order items that I do not want and will not be using. So yeah, they're all having a bit of a laugh at my expense, which is very rude, but it is what it is. This one will literally just sit there and giggle forever. This one.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
It's an impasse. The way she says it is weird. Isn't it an impasse? This one also just sits there and slaps her knee and giggles at you. But this one's much different.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on. The old women were keepers of the fire, but now the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, firekeepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women are long ago,
alright.
but now...
So, these three, and the fourth one whom we met in the beginning cutscene, are firekeepers. Possibly the last firekeepers, which were the people that kept the fires lit from the first game. So the question remains, why are the fires lit? Anyway, we just picked up our first human effigy, which is an extremely important item. it will restore our health bar. I don't know why I said it. It will restore our health bar when it is reduced, because when you die in Dark Souls 2, a segment of your maximum health will be lost. Lighting and resting at this bonfire will allow us to save it as a checkpoint for the future. There are some options here that don't matter yet. Traveling doesn't matter because we don't have anywhere to go. Attuning spells doesn't matter because we have no spells. Burning doesn't matter because we have nothing to burn. And the item box is something that I don't need right now. Essentially an inventory, but I mean, you can carry infinite stuff on your person. It's just to sort it out, I guess. A soul of the lost and dead and a torch. Now before we press on through there, I would like to go see one thing. I would like you to meet what gave me my first taste of death in Dark Souls 2. It was quite embarrassing, but not unexpected. Coming through these bushes, you'll see the giant footsteps of some creature. And this should probably tell you, hey, maybe we should turn around. But I was too brave, I was too vain. And I traveled up, and I saw an ogre of unbelievable size standing before me. And he's guarding something. There's an item over there. But he's so big, how could we fight him? I tried anyway. And he is a sumbitch. Now the first reason I died, because that was a grab attack what he just did. He killed me. Come over here, grab some gold pine resin, and then make a run for it, because you are most likely not a match for him right now, and it's just not worth the time. Run over here. There are no items. Don't run over there. Run away, because he's coming for you. Get back in the house. See you later, sucker. If only I knew someone more manly. If only someone could fight that ogre for me. Alas, not yet, but maybe one day. Give this one more little rest, just in case he continues to follow. I know that's unlikely, but hey, paranoia is not a bad trait in this case. Now run in here, and we have our tutorial area. Now we can either do the tutorials, which I will be doing, or head straight and leave things betwixt and enter the real kingdom. However, I'm going to be doing these. Like I said, this episode is going to be pretty slow, pretty devoid of me dying and screaming, pretty devoid of me saying anything of merit. It's just kind of a formality. These stones will all give you different tutorials on how to play the game, so I highly recommend using them if you don't know how to play the game, obviously. Now I'm rolling with two swords right now, but I'm not attacking with both at the same time because I do not meet the stat requirements to dual wield these. To dual wield with weapons in this game, you must have 1.5 times the weapon requirements, meaning if there's 12 strength, you need to have 18 strength. If there's 12 dexterity, you need to have 18 dexterity. And you have to have both of those multiplied by 1.5 in order to dual wield. And dual wielding is what I will be doing during this playthrough because I find it challenging. It means there's no shield. Oh, nice, sweet air stab. It means there's no shield for me to hide behind. It means I'm going to use a lot of stamina, and I have to be very calculated with when I attack. It's how I played the game through my first time. It's what I'm used to, and it should be a good amount of fun. Now we shall move forward. Fight a couple more tutorial enemies. I don't know why I keep heavy attacking. It's very unlike me. I'm much more of a light attacker because it's quicker. The scimitar is a good weapon. It's a good weapon. It's got an interesting moveset. It's got that awesome like little flip right there, and then if you two-hand it, it's very strong, very fast, and has some very good attacks. I never really got around to using it though. I attached myself to one or two weapons the entire time I played this game. Ah, over here is a nest that may be somewhat familiar to us.
You, give us smooth. Yes, you, give us silky.
Two of the most annoying voices in all of history, and all of time, and all of space, and oh my god, they are annoying. This is the equivalent to Snuggly the Crow from Dark Souls 1 and the crow that was in Demon Souls. I don't know if it was also named Snuggly. Leaving items here will make them leave items for you. They said give us smooth, give us silky. We happen to have found a small, smooth, and silky stone on the way here. So go ahead and leave it. And in addition to that, they will also take the petrified something, so leave that as well. And now...
So nice, so smooth. Yeah, silky smooth.
Now, you have to either reload your game, or... Oh my god, shut the hell up. You have to either reload your game or come back after saving at a different bonfire or something like that, traveling, in order for these to change, so I'm going to quickly reload my game. Oh my god, shut up! Shut up! Once we get back, pick these up. We have a Twinkling Titanite, which was probably for the smooth and silky stone, and a Titanite slab, which is a huge grab for the petrified something. That is very good. We will definitely put that to use. Slabs and things like that seem to be a little more... Oh, hold on, almost missed an item. Seem to be a little bit easier to get a hold on than in the last game, but it does not make them easy. Dropping down here will get you a Soul of a Nameless Soldier, which is another form of stored currency. It's like the credit card of the Dark Souls world. Except not at all the same. At all. It's not even remotely the same, but I said it because it made me sound intelligent. And I immediately revoked that by saying it was wrong. I could have just kept it. I mean, I don't know how to do this. The short sword's got an interesting moveset as well. The long-range stabs are very nice. They're very welcome. Give yourself a life gem. If you'll notice, we do not have Estus flasks, but we do have life gems, which are a consumable item that run out and do not refill at bonfires. Right here we have our jump. Jumping in this game is a lot smoother. It's still pretty wonky. You have to click in the left stick. You can change it in the options to jump like the old game where you double tap the sprint key, but I prefer this one, mostly because I'm used to it now. And the other one was less reliable, I feel. Sprinting up ladders. Fun fact, you can drink Estus when we do get it. You can drink Estus on ladders, which is a neat little thing. Now, since there's no way to dual wield right now, I'm just going to go to one hand. Give that guy a solid... I landed like I was 100 pounds. Like a Super Saiyan. Go ahead and take a step into this door right here. And grab a cracked red eye orb, which hopefully you remember is the invasion tool of the game. There is no more solid eye orbs of any kind. You have to find the consumable cracked versions, which is kind of a bummer, honestly. I don't really like that change all that much. You'll notice these braziers, or braziers, not braziers, braziers. I don't know if it's okay both ways. All around this place, you can light your torch at the bonfire by cycling through the different prompts and clicking light the torch rather than rest at bonfire. And there's really no point to here. Torches are on a time limit, so obviously you don't want to just waste it. To be honest, there is not much of a point anywhere except for in a place we will go to later, which I very affectionately call hell. But we're not there yet. This guy right here thinks he's clever. He thinks he's smart. Well, guess what? Boom! Dropping in. Dropping in. Where's your god? I'm gonna give this guy a piece of my mind. Come on. I'm coming right up there. I'm gonna punch you to death. This is what you get. Don't you dare. Don't you dare camp me when I'm trying to drop down from the sky. I'm trying to drop like a peregrine falcon and you're up there with your archery, thinking you can hurt me. You can't hurt me. I'm a peregrine falcon. Oh, probably should get my other weapon out, huh? Another downside about this whole dual wielding thing is the fact that you cannot parry, which means I never really learned how to properly parry. Down here, you will see another one of those horrifying Cyclops. And he secretly has a friend around that corner. Once again, don't recommend going down there. And the coffin, I can't say that I recommend going into it, but it's an interesting experience. You might get a tingling sensation. If only we had someone braver. someone stronger that could go take on this Cyclops, but alas, it is only me. And I don't even know how to dual wield. How am I supposed to take on those big guys? Now, as we head out this crack, I'm gonna have to end this one off. The first steps for our adventure have been taken, but there's a long ways to go. I'm gonna stop right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I'll see you next time. I'm done with you people.